Hello. It is late and I have so many things I should be doing. So instead, I thought I would make a short Facebook Live video because as I was getting everything together for Yom Kippur tomorrow and I was thinking about the honey cake, I thought about really some of the powerful messages we have in this custom of asking for honey cake, lekach, prior to Yom Kippur, which is the holiest day in the Jewish calendar. It's our day of atonement, or as some say, at one mint. And there's really a very powerful custom that everybody is intended or should be asking from another for a piece of this honey cake. And the explanation that's given is that we want to ask now so that we should be blessed to not have to ask for our sustenance, for our food from another person during the year. That this should be our ask. This should be when we feel that need to ask another one for food. And it shouldn't be something that repeats itself. So what's interesting, though, is that everybody is supposed to be asking. So the person who asks will likely also be asked, right? So I'm going to turn around and ask somebody, may I have a piece of lekach, please, a piece of this honey cake? And then somebody is going to turn around and ask it from me. So on the asking end, we should not have to be asking. We should be blessed that our needs are met, our fundamental needs of having food, of having our necessities taken care of. And yet, simultaneously, we all have something we need to be asking for. And so there's also really this message that it's okay to ask. And when you ask and when you reach out, what you should receive in return should be sweet, like the honey cake, and the person should be receptive to the ask and then provide in response to what it is that we're asking and what it is that we need. There's also clearly the idea that asking is humbling. It should remind us of what it feels like to have to ask so that when we are asked, we can be empathetic and aware and sensitive to what that's like for the person who's doing it. But actually, what I think is most powerful about this is the flip side of it, that it's really easy to think that the person who's asking is the needy one, maybe even possibly the pathetic one, the one who doesn't have it so together. They need to ask. They're in a position where somebody else needs to give it to them, supply it for them. And yet, first of all, we're playing both roles. So we're both asking and being asked of. But when we are the one who is then being asked of and giving, so then the flip is easy. I've got what I need. I have this. Now let me share with you. I'm doing you the favor. I'm giving you the gift. I'm the one who's the giver in this process. And really, the reverse is true. And I think that's the most important lesson here, that everything we have is a gift. And as much as we may be blessed with it, we are also, it's responsibility to use it properly, to recognize and be grateful for it and recognize that gift with it, and therefore to share it with others. So when somebody asks something of us, they're actually the one who's giving. They're giving us the opportunity to share and recognize the gift we've been given. And I think if we can see it as that and realize that when something's being asked of us, we've just now been really given this opportunity. We've been given a gift. The gift is the opportunity to give in return and to share what it is that we have. So, in that kind of interesting way, the one who is asking is actually the giver, and the one who is giving is really the receiver. And we should all be blessed that we not need to ever even ask for what it is we need, because when we try to tune in and tap into what is happening around us and the people around us and the needs of others, we should really offer and reach out and supply and share before ever having to even be asked. So I'm not sure that actually made sense or was completely convoluted because it's late. But I just want to end with really a blessing that if we shouldn't have to ever ask for those necessities. They should be provided to us. We should be blessed with abundance, and we should be blessed to be able to share that abundance. If anyone does feel the need to ask, they should always know it's okay to ask, and that ask is actually a gift to the other, that it's supplying an incredible opportunity, and they should receive that sweetness, and they should receive what it is from others willingly. And when we are asked, we should always be aware that we have this incredible ability to now help another, and we should jump on it, and ideally we should do it preemptively. So it should be a Gemar Chasima Tova. We should be sealed for a healthy and productive and positive and sweet new year. We should have a meaningful fast, and we should always be true givers in every sense of the word. All right.